Hello and welcome to another quick hit video. I'm Matt Johnson. This time we're going to take a look at 3 tips to help you get the most out of the RealEasy Flood Maps program, including getting the most accurate address location, manually entering GPS coordinates, and then when you're actually charged for a lookup. So we'll start with that first one, getting the most accurate address information. The process of geocoding is when you take a street address and then you convert it into longitude and latitude. Now, the flood mapping service will do this for you, but it's not quite as accurate as the web map service. So what we generally recommend customers do is to do your web map first, because every appraisal is going to need that location map. So do your web map first, and then the longitude and latitude for your subject address is going to be embedded into the report, so that when you come up here to services and you select RealEasy Flood Maps, that information is already going to be entered in for you, and this little box will be checked to say use coordinates. Now, that brings us to the second tip, which is how you manually enter GPS coordinates. Now, if you have a handheld GPS unit like a Garmin or something like that, or you have an app on your phone, both Android and iOS have apps where you can get the GPS coordinates of your current location, or even your car navigation system will sometimes give you the longitude and latitude. The key, though, is you need to set your device to give it to you in decimal format. So we don't want degrees, minutes, and seconds. We want decimal format. And then if I wanted to, I could go ahead and type that information in here manually. But since I've already done a web map, this information is already entered for me. So all I have to do is click on Get Map. I don't even have to do the geocoding. I just click on Get Map. And then what it's going to do is it's going to plot that on the map for me. Now, if I want to adjust this slightly, what I can do is I can click on the arrow itself and I can move it slightly here to a new location. But if I do that, I need to click on Zoom Center Map so that it's going to take that information and get a new map with that particular location plotted on it. Now, at this point, I have not been charged for a map lookup because I have not gotten any flood data from the service. All I've gotten is a map, and you can get maps all day. What they care about is when you get flood data. So at this point, I've got it spotted where I want it, and now I'm going to click on Get Flood Data. Now, you'll notice that right now I have 180 lookups still remaining. When I click on Get Flood Data, that number is going to decrease by 1. And now I have 179 lookups. Now from this point, I can move my balloon around, but it's always going to be still pointing to that same location that I chose on that earlier map. I can't move it from here. If I need to adjust it for some reason, then what I need to do is I need to click on the back button, make my adjustment again, click on Zoom Center Map, and then I'm going to click Get Flood Data again, and you'll notice that I'm going to use up one more lookup. So the key here is whenever you get new flood data for a new location, you're going to be charged a lookup. So just keep that in mind.